summit of...
The sun is back in the sky.
The eclipse is over. Or it never existed in the first place. History here has changed.
If the paradox didn't happen, then maybe Hope never had any reason to... the eclipse. What was it looking for up in the sky?
Future, maybe? Who knows?
Welcome home.
How did you...
Yule. Did you come through the gate too?
The one you met was a different Yule. A Yule from the future.
What?
So, you don't know me either?
I know about you. I've been watching you both.
You can see the future, can't you?
I can trace the timeline. I see the future and lead others along the correct path. I came here to confirm something I already know. You and I are the same.
What do you mean?
You, too, can show others the way.
Wait. I don't get it. How are we the same!
It looks like Yule...
No, are you okay?
Yeah, it was just so...
She said I was the same as her. I wonder what she meant by that.
She also said you can show others the way.
It sounded like I'm supposed to do something, like a mission or a destiny.
Maybe your job is to show us the true timeline.
You mean like what I'm doing now? Changing the future and all that? We journeyed through time, solved the paradox, and met two girls who looked exactly the same. And now, at last, we found our way back to Hope's Oracle Drive. He'll be waiting for us. Or perhaps he won't. Maybe after all this time, Hope has forgotten us.
I was afraid of what would happen if no one was here.
I guess the ruins were interesting enough. They didn't need the paradox to draw them here.
If you ask me, there are a lot of other things they should be doing.
I'm with the Academy. I've been here for a while. However, the director ordered...
Dogs make much better pets than cats. Everything is right on schedule, as usual.
Giddy up. Cool.
Director, who are you waiting for?
I don't know. I think they'll be here soon.
In a world where the paradox was solved, the eclipse never darkened the sky in the first place. No one remembered that Noel and I had been here. But even so, Hope was there, waiting for us. Of course, his memories had changed. We had our 10-year reunion all over again, as if our last meeting had never happened. When we explained his memories had changed because the paradox had been dissolved, Hope believed us without question. And then...
I have something I want to show you.
It is lightning!
This is a recording of the future. We're unable to identify the location or circumstances. There is one thing we're sure about, however. And remember, we don't know what era this is. Lightning is alive in that place. In my memory, lightning disappeared after the battle with Orphan. but she's living somewhere in the future.
So it's not just a dream, is it?
She's out there,
Then I'm going to find her.
Koopa Koopa?
and you will find her, Sarah. After all, you traveled through time and found me. Many years of research have finally borne fruit. It all began with the Oracle Drive. We excavated it from ruins many centuries old. Yet it recorded an image of Cocoon, supported on a pillar of crystal. It was an impossibility, an enigma. Impossible, but a reality nonetheless. This is when I learned what I must do.
Koopa?
If it was possible to journey through time and look into the future, then it must also be possible to travel backwards and change the past.
Right.
I wanted to change history, make things better, not just bring lightning back, but Vanille, and Fang, and my mother.
So that's what your research was about.
Koopa?
Chasing the impossible, you might say. But you've made me realize something. It's clear to me now we are not the only ones who are intervening in history.
Oh?
The past has already been changed. Sarah, you are the only one who remembers a time when lightning survived the fall of Cocoon.
Yeah.
Director!
Caius.
What happened? Did the prophecy get rewritten?
Not necessarily rewritten. It could be the original prophecy restored as it once was. Perhaps a continuation of the first recording.
If this is showing us the future, then someday Cocoon will fall. Noel, you told me in your time Cocoon didn't exist like it does now.
Yeah. It came to ground long before I was born. After it happened, the whole world just fell apart pretty much.
But who made it fall? Could it have been Caius?
No. He couldn't do that.
When is Cocoon supposed to fall? How many years? Is it soon?
No. Not for a couple of centuries.
Oh, that's a long time from now. I mean, none of us will even be alive to see it.
But others will. Cocoon will fall into Grand Pulse. Imagine the catastrophe. Think how many lives will be destroyed.
Right. That's the future I lived in.
It doesn't have to happen. No, we can change the future. We can stop Cocoon from falling and make your world a better place.
Yeah, but how? You think you can go to the time when it falls and hold it up yourselves? Do you even have a gate to take you there?
Well,
It might not be necessary to travel to the specific time and place.
How so?
The future depends on what we do now, right? Yes, there is a chance Cocoon will fall, but we can start working now to prevent it from happening.
Right.
But what if you can't, Hope?
We can at least work to mitigate the damage. If we begin our research now, we have time. Then, should Cocoon indeed fall, we can help protect the planet and save the victims.
Okay, let's do it. We could try to solve things at the other end, in the future. While you start preparing in the here and now.
Yes, let's change the future.
If you change the future...
If you change the future, you change the past.
Sarah?
It's nothing. Hope, thank you for the help.
Time will separate us, but we'll share a common goal.
Hope dreamed of changing the past. The weight of history drove him forward. But now, he's turning to face the future. A future even more frightening than the past. Sarah, do you believe too? Do you believe in your own past?
Lightning was fighting.
I see.
I think Lightning wants us to fix the timeline. Maybe that's why she gave me the power to travel through...
She was unable to do anything on her own, so she turned to the one person she trusted more. Yes, it is possible, although the idea raises...
Do the prophecies recorded on the device? Some of the stuff is different from...
The history of the future has yet to be... We've already learned that when a paradox occurs, the image is in the same way. As the historical timeline shifts, your own memories become unset.
Makes sense. Sometimes I find it hard to remember really important things.
The Oracle Drive records the true future. But sometimes, recordings in memory are both unstable. More than anything, this is evidence that history... Believe in your future. I'll try to help him.
No. You know, I started this journey hoping to find my sister. But now, I want more. I want to save the future.
So do I, Sarah. So do I. Time to travel again.
Find the gate and the key, Kupo!
Right now, we don't have a clue where the artifact might be. There are still some places we haven't checked out.
We should try asking some of the people around here. They might know something that will help.
There's still...
What's the big rush?
The director came. The area where they found...
Various records. There was a spell to some. It was a forbidden art. The people of the past must have...
Good work, guys. Important.
Giddy up.
We did it. Now we gotta find out which gate it belongs to.
Just a moment. I felt the disturbance coming from the mountains. I bet my bauble a gate appeared there, Kupo.
Heard about this legend? Many years ago, there was a young girl who worshipped the seers, with much training and dedication. But when war broke out, charged with treason, according to the legend, I don't know how much truth, but if you ever spot a seat in the ruins. If you want to set her free, I won't stop, even though she used to be a...
Do you know Alyssa? Some people out there are...
I better take him for a walk later.
I've been praying. Everything changed. A lot of time has passed. I used to believe, but I've come to...
This cat, we uncovered a stone. We thought we had made the decision. I would give my right arm and more to go back. You're going to search? Don't be absurd. No other relic. Wait, is that... Where did you get it? It's the stone tablet tells the story of an ancient myth. According to some legends, the people of Cocoon were born from the same ancestors. Can you imagine people from two different... It turns out the people on Pulse, I think we finally found a piece to it.
Take a look around if you'd like.
If a paradox, I wonder if it'll be...
Excuse me. Someone witnessed 3 stars. I thought it could be a meteor. It's possible it... I'm counting on you. By the way, they said that all 3 of them were different...
Remember the Purge 10 years, apparently? Alyssa and the... Isn't that a strange coincidence?
I'd be interested to find out if there's another world.
The Academy? The director may...
Things are as peaceful.
Although even if...
I better take him for a walk later.
We got this.
There you go.
matter how many...
You found a mysterious crystal. You're right. This is no...
He's pretty fast.
I wonder if I...
You found a mysterious crystal. You're right. This is no ordinary substance. If we can obtain a few more, we might be able to discover their... Nice.
He's such a good boy.
It's huge.
Can I help you? Easy.
Over there, Mom.
Not this time, Kubo.
Nicely done. Here! Come on.
Found 3 crystals, all of a different... These must be what fell from the sky. Of course, I must warn you. Even though I'm a scientist, I tried... This is why I think it's possible. Long ago, the seeress of Padra, she predicted that her 3 prayers would... The colors of the 3 stars were stated clearly in the... It just so happens that they met. The crystals are yours to keep. This is her gift to you, Vaughn.
The more we dig, little by little, we're finally... The secrets hidden within these ruins are the key to the future.
Remember the apparently?
I wonder if the seeress saw into the future. Did she know?
Living in the past.
So tell me, when you fight a Seath, you have to forget...
Isn't that a string?
See this flower? It only bears fruit once every... Unlike most flowers, as you can see it, but I do know it's... Really? I don't think it's possible.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
we can change the future, can't we?
We can, and we will. Then we can go back to homes that we've made safe.
Lightning. Thanks to Hope, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. He told us that if we solve the paradox, we can save the future. Meanwhile, in his own way, and in his own time, Hope is working toward the same goal. Together, we can keep Cocoon safe. And if we do, then I know I'll be able to bring you home. I believe this with all my heart.
Must I see this?
Another detour?
It's easy to get lost when you leap across time, Kupo.
We can go back to the gate anytime. Let's take a breather.
Oh, thanks.
Say, Sarah. You remember when you told me that you saw lightning in me, in your dreams?
Yeah.
Are you still having them?
No. The last time I saw lightning was the night before we met. Although, I've had lots of dreams about what happened the next day.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
All right. My turn. I want to know about Yule.
I don't know anything about either of the Yules you met.
What do you mean? She could be a time traveler, right? Just like you and me and Snow.
I don't think so. She's like a reincarnation. A new Yule born over and over. In each generation of the Farseers, a girl with the same face, the same powers born. That girl is always called Yule.
So you're saying every age we travel to, there's a different Yule waiting? A Yule from Erba and a Yule from Yaschas Massif.
But they're all different. And neither are the Yule I knew. Well, it took me a long time to actually start believing it.
Kupo.
Noel, I've been thinking. If we keep traveling through time and resolving paradoxes and changing history, doesn't that mean the future you come from will change along with everything else?
Perhaps it'll become a future where I never existed.
Is that possible?
Sure it is. But it's okay if it does. There's too much sadness in my world. Your future. It'd be better if it never happened at all. Well, come on. Let's go. We've got a date with Lightning, remember?
Yeah.
Kupo?
Okay. Something looks different from the last time we were here. Mog, is this even the same place?
This is the void beyond, Kubo. It's just one of the many shadows of Valhalla to be found, Kubo.
So it looks similar, but it's really a separate world. That's why there are all these little differences.
Makes sense. Let's go see what changed. A throne without a ruler. Over there, Mom. Great. Go. Cha-ching.